Somebody help, I'm marooned on a deserted island. Well, not really, but look at this beautiful place. What's going on, guys? On this video, I want to talk about all these people that have nothing good to say, right? That everything is ending, the world is coming to an end. My advice would be to stop listening to these people, right? Nothing good ever comes out of it. It's not going to help you at all, right? The world is not ending, okay? The world is going to continue with or without you, with or without the United States. Ooh, man, there's a lot of gnats there. No matter what happens, right? It's going to keep on going because that's what it's been doing for billions and billions of years, right? And in reality, probably trillions of years, okay? But everybody is just so fascinated with the thought, that the world is ending, right? And while everybody's doing that, the people that fully understand and grasp the reality of the situation are making out like robbers, right? So perfect example, while everybody was being scared and dumping their shares and believing the world was coming to an end, I went and I bought more shares because I was obviously sitting on a lot of cash waiting for this moment, because I did the same thing during the pandemic when the stock market crashed. And obviously I bought, and then on some of my shares, I literally made 10, 12 times what I had invested, which was unfreaking believable. So this time, it won't be anywhere near as bad, or it won't be anywhere near as much. But I still plan on at least tripling my money on some of the shares that I purchased. And that's simply because of the fact that while everybody was fucking screaming and, saying that the big buffoon, big orange man, he's about to destroy the nation. And, panicking, I was buying, right? And I was buying shares for the simple reason that I'm not trying to work, right? I've said it before on my other videos that making money in 2025 and in 2024 and 2023, right, has never, ever been easier than it is today, right? And as we continue to move forward in time, it will only ever get easier, right? It just depends on if you're willing to take the opportunity. Nobody's going to give you the fucking money. You're going to have to go and grab it, right? Unfortunately, everybody is just waiting for somebody else to give them the money versus them going and making it, right? So while everybody's panicking, the smart people are out there taking the bull by the horns, so to speak. And they're making a killing, and I'm making a killing, right? Once this is all said and done, I'm looking to make somewhere around $400,000, which is a decent return, right? Which then allows me to live my life, right? Because being a MGTOW monk is, of course, all about making money so you can live a free life, right? Most people talk about it, right? But talking is cheap. Are you actually about it? Do you actually practice what you preach? So last week I left New York City and I decided to go out, travel a little bit, enjoy my time, because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of concrete jungle, right? Just concrete everywhere. So I went down to Tennessee, then I went down to North Carolina, and then I went to South Carolina, and now I'm over here, and I'm heading back home. It's been a week, so right now I'm in Petersburg, I believe so, Petersburg, Virginia, which is right next to Richmond, at a battlefield. I think it's the Petersburg battlefield, national battlefield place. So, but none of it is doable if you don't have any money, right? Because if you don't have money, you have to go to work. I'm not going to work, right? Obviously, I'm over here. It's today is what? Thursday around like 12 o'clock, right? I'm not working because I don't have to, right? Everybody else is working for me. All those employees that work for the companies in which I own stock at are working. All the people that pay tax, in which I own treasury bonds, which then obviously pay me dividends and in the form of interest. I have the American people, and I have other people that pay interest to the government, and pay taxes to the government. They're working for me. I'm not working, right? And that is what being a MGTOW monk is all about, right? It's about being free, right? And there's no better freedom than free from having to go to work from a 9-to-5 job that's fucking sucks, man. It sucks, right? I don't care if you're an engineer. I don't care if you're whatever, right? Still work, and it still sucks. Oh, there's a lot of gnats there. Right? And personally, I don't want to do any of it, right? And I'm lucky enough to where I don't have to, because I was fortunate enough to. Well, one, I guess I kind of have to hand it off to the fact that I was fortunate enough to be born, in a decent family. We didn't have any kind of issues. My parents were smart, college graduates and all that kind of stuff. So, I have family that are very smart, in finance and law. I have friends in law. So I do have a decent support system. People I can rely on. If I have any questions, I can always ask them. And that helps a lot. Jesus Christ, I got my foot wet. And I understand that everybody doesn't have that. But the information is out there, right? And most people, believe it or not, do share a lot of that information online for others to hear and to listen to. Although most people won't listen to it because it's, it's kind of boring, right? I guess it's boring if you don't care about making money, and if you want to go to work 24/7, and still live paycheck to paycheck, I suppose. It's boring. I don't find any of this stuff boring. I find it freeing, right? Because right now, I could be stuck in an office, or I could be doing construction, right? We hear everybody saying this dumb crap, micro, get into trades. How about fuck you, and I get into nothing, right? How about I sit home, or I go out traveling and enjoying my life, and I let you get into the fucking trades, asshole, right? I'm not fucking doing your shitty ass work. I'm gonna sit home and fucking make money off of the stupid people, right? I'm not doing any of it. I wonder where those stairs go. Probably on top to the actual field or whatever the hell it was. So I guess we're all gonna find out. But that's the difference, right? That's the difference, between a standard man and a MGTOW man. right? Is that a MGTOW man is always trying to figure out how to make his life better, investing in oneself. No matter what you do, never stop investing in yourself, because nobody's going to invest in you, right? Everybody wants to use you. Everybody wants to take everything that they can from you while giving you nothing, right? So it's going to be up to you to invest in yourself, so that way you have a good and decent life to live. Oh, here we go. I guess we're at the plantation thing now. Yeah, that's got to be the plantation. There's the water. So, I mean, you could, you can go out here and enjoy your life, or you can work 24/7. I mean, completely up to you, I suppose. All right? Here's the plantation homes. I mean, I guess, could you imagine what this place was like? 100 years ago, 200 years ago. No electricity, no nothing, right? Slaves work in the area. I guess that would have been a little bit completely different world, right? And we've worked so hard to change it and make life better for everybody. And that progress, I mean, that should make it easy for every man to go out there and enjoy his own life, right? And not to worry about what everybody is doing. I mean, I wonder if people actually do it though, because most people talk about it, but they never do anything. They just talk, right? Everybody says, I'm gonna go and travel the world. I'm gonna go travel the country. Yeah, when you're fucking 60 years old and you can't even fucking move. I'm doing that while I'm 30 years old. A little bit more than 30, but you get the idea. Look at that, Grant's cabin. And this is, I guess, where they were staying at, huh? Guess there were a lot more cabins here. There aren't here anymore.